Morning, it's Josh here from Keller Williams Estate Agents. Just wanted to do a quick video. Maybe we'll do these more regularly as a sort of series, perhaps, but you've got to start somewhere. So let's talk about things. Estate agency. So one thing that's on my mind at the moment is sellers are bombarded with different ways to sell their property. So be it online, be it through the high street, be it through like local independent bespoke agencies like Keller Williams, etc. There's lots of different ways to sell properties, and there's no right or wrong way to do this. But I think it's important to understand what you're getting into when it comes to selling your home. So the number one thing is to make sure that you know the value of your home before you put it on the market. Okay, so you can do that for a number of ways: speaking to local estate agents, looking online, looking through sold comparables. Has one of your neighbours moved recently, or has one of those sales actually gone through? So look at what's sold. So Rightmove house prices will tell you that the year. Anything within the last year or so is usually relevant. If it's older, then it becomes less relevant. So that's a very important thing to know. Also, the other side of it is that when it comes to speaking with agencies, some of them will tell you, a higher figure just to try to win your business. So they'll throw a big number in front of you and think that that's going to somehow get you to sign. Whereas other agencies will give you a more realistic figure to work on. So that's why it's important to get at least 3 agencies in to just understand, where the different values are and hear them out, hear out why they come up with that figure, what comparables they've used, etc. Have they sold anything recently, which is similar to yours? That can be a good indication. The other side of it is working out what agency is right for you, because I don't think going into it with regards to sort of fees and things like that, I don't think fees are particularly important. It's one thing, but it's not the end of everything. If you see what I'm saying, it's not the only thing. So I had a woman the other day, and she said, oh, well, because I charge 1.5% plus VAT. She said, oh, that's expensive. Can you negotiate on your fee? Or you're more expensive than the other agencies, and etc. And she ended up going on with an online agent at a very sort of low fee, and then ended up getting frustrated and then coming off the market. And she didn't sell. She didn't hear from her agency. Nothing happened. So the way I kind of explain things to people when it comes to fees is, just because someone is cheap doesn't mean they're necessarily going to get you the best price for your property. So when you're looking at estate agencies, I say look at the 99% of the value rather than the 1% of what they charge. So a good estate agency will add value to your home. So they'll get you more in your pocket when it comes to the end of it by negotiating, marketing, bringing the right people in, etc. And they'll get you more in the long run rather than an agency that just charges a cheap fee and then may not sell your property. And if they do sell your property, it's not probably going to be at a great price, and the service is going to be not as good. You're going to be chasing people around, solicitors, you're going to be doing a lot of the work yourself. And what's the real cost of that? The real cost is you get less money in your back pocket. So my advice would be, if you know about property and you're very confident with selling and knowing the values and dealing with people and negotiating and dealing with solicitors and everything, basically being an estate agent, if you are that person, then you might want to try selling your own property or do it online, some sort of thing like that go for it. But I would advise not paying for it. So you can go online with with certain companies, and they'll charge upfront fees, etc., etc. But then if you don't sell and you end up going to a high street agent or someone else, you'll end up paying that fee as well as the high street agency fee. So together, you'll be paying more. That's if you don't sell it. Whereas if you go to someone like, I won't mention any names, but there are companies that do online agency things for free. And if you want to try it, give it a try. You know, personally, I wouldn't, even being in the business for 10 years, I wouldn't attempt to try to sell my own home, just because there are too many variables. There's too many factors in play. It's like going into a wrestling match with no referee, or a boxing match with no referee. You're literally one-on-one with that client, and they want one thing, you want the other thing, and it's just like that. There's no mediator between the two. So that's where things can go wrong. Also, it's the stress, you know, people coming in, people coming out. You're doing your own viewings. You know, those people coming in are probably thinking, you know, why are they not using an agency? Like, what's the deal here? I really wanted to give feedback, but I don't really feel comfortable giving it, you know, directly to the person who's selling it. Don't want to offend them, that type of thing. So there's all that going on, and you know, at the end of the day, if you have a good agency, they can come in and actually offer you great service and get you more money without the hassle of dealing with all that kind of crap. So sorry, excuse my French. Anyway, that's about it. So I just wanted to have a little, like, brain, what's the word? I don't know what the word is. Getting just freestyling, talking about estate agencies. This is gonna be part one of a series. Enjoy your weekend. Hopefully England takes home the European Cup, and we can beat Italy. So fingers crossed. And yeah, have a great weekend, guys, and I'll see you soon.